wind, 1500 feet. How about?
Perfect.
Yes.
Okay, here the clouds are much higher. That's nice. Ah, there he is. It's pretty low. Okay, 1500, you can keep the 60 knots, level off.
Yeah.
And then I would say we do left turn, we do 1360 for a clearing turn.
Yeah.
So you can do a shallow turn to the left side clear.
Right side clear.
And for this one, the purpose is we want to watch out for traffic, so we know there is this guy over there.
Yeah. Yes.
And maybe we see somebody else. So let's look out for traffic. And also we want to find out where the wind is coming from. So we can look out, maybe we see on the ground that there is a flag, or a very good indication is smoke. When you see smoke somewhere, then you can really good see where the wind is coming from.
Yeah.
I can also compare, let's go to 60, my ground speed to the indicated speed. Let's go to 60.
Yeah.
So now you have ground speed 60 and indicated also 60. So it feels like there is no wind from east-west. So maybe we have north-south. Let's check.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, now we have 60 here and I have 67 on my iPad ground speed.
Yeah.
Which means we are faster than indicated. So where is the wind coming from? From the front or from the tail?
Tail.
Yes, so we have a tailwind.
Yeah.
So it means the wind is from the south.
Spread of traffic. You have a Super Cub with a banner in tow, 500 feet forward Point Bremen, going to be eastbound along the shoreline, 500 feet.
Okay, that's this guy.
Yeah.
So let's, I'm going to show you the first one. So the wind is somewhere from this direction.
Yeah.
So let's also do a gauge check. You can fly a little bit this direction.
Gauge check, what's the gauge is? Surrender green, out 6 meter, carpeted, out of yellow, cautioning right, out of rope, exit green, clearest, more than enough.
Okay, I have controls.
You have controls.
I have controls. So I'm going to do the first one, but you can feel along on the cyclic and the collective, okay? So before I reduce my airspeed, I'm going to say, okay, vortex ring state, reducing the airspeed. So now I apply aft cyclic and I lower the collective a little.
Yeah.
You can also raise the carpet, please.
Yeah.
Now I get slower, I don't want to balloon too much. At the moment I'm a little bit climbing, that's okay.
Yeah.
So I can lower maybe collective a little more. Now I feel a light vibration, so I have to raise the collective. These are the light. And now they get heavier and heavier. And these are the heavy vibrations. So VRS, recovery, lower collective, forward cyclic. And then I just wait. And until the airspeed, when the airspeed comes back, now airspeed is alive, raise collective, back to 60 knots.
Oh, yes.
And the maneuver is recovered when we have 60 knots and we are not descending anymore. Left side is clear, so we are already climbing.
Yeah,
so just need a little more airspeed.
Duke 1, go around High Hill, eastbound, people can hear me, 241.
A little high. Okay, I'm going to bring us a little more over the ground. So the inputs are not very big, so the lower of the collective is maybe that much, just lower. And forward cyclic, nose a little down. And then we just wait, the airspeed is at 0. And as soon as it comes up, we can say airspeed is alive. And I also want you to call it out, so you say airspeed alive.
Yeah.
And then you can start to raise the collective.
Yes.
Only when the airspeed is alive.
Yeah.
Okay, let's get ourselves a little more space here.
Yeah.
This helicopter has a lot of vibrations now.
Yeah.
That's crazy, these vibrations. But it's gonna do track and balance pretty soon.
Yeah.
Okay, left side clear.
Left side clear,
Okay, I'm gonna turn us back into a headwind. You can do a gauge check in between.
Yeah, gauge check code, 3 gauges, surrender green, up 6 there, carburetor, out of yellow, cautioning right, out of rope, text is green, QRS for the up.
Okay, the carpet is all the way up, nice. So for this maneuver we also like to raise the carpet.
Yeah.
Okay, 60 knots. Okay, you have the controls.
I have controls.
You have controls. Okay, then that's a good heading.
Yeah.
And whenever you're ready, you can start the maneuver. So before you reduce the airspeed too much, say vortex ring state.
Yeah.
So you have to say vortex ring state, and then you reduce the airspeed.
Vortex ring state.
Okay. Okay, already pretty low light vibrations, already the heavy vibrations.
Yeah.
So you can lower the collective.
Yeah.
A little more forward cyclic.
Yeah.
Okay, airspeed alive. Nice, pretty good. So you can reduce the airspeed a little slower and you have much more time. And it's more, because now it was all done very fast.
Yeah.
So you can slowly down. So you already have 60 knots and not descending anymore, so it's already recovered. So let's do another one. Before you start, we say vortex ring state, and then when we recover, we say recovery.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's do one more. So let's keep this heading, and you can already do it. Okay, so vortex ring state. And try to keep the nose where it is. So if the nose starts to move, and then call out the vibrations as well. When you
vortex ring state.
So these are light vibrations. Wait. Now these are the heavy vibrations. So lower collective, lower, and forward cyclic.
Recovery.
And now we wait.
Speed or light.
And you can raise, yes. Nice. Then you can turn around and climb at the same time. Left side clear.
Right side clear.
Maybe a little far away from the land. Okay, so so we start off with level flight, 60 knots. And then, when the DPS is okay, do vortex ring state, then you say, okay, vortex ring state, reducing airspeed. Then you slowly reduce the airspeed. You can really do it a little slower. And then when you feel the first vibrations, you can call out ETL vibrations or light vibrations. And then when you feel the heavy vibrations, you can say, okay, heavy vibrations or vortex ring state vibrations. And then recovery at the same time. So vortex ring state vibrations or recovery. Lower collective, forward cyclic. And then you wait until the airspeed is alive. Okay, let's go a little bit over there. Here we have a little tailwind. Still wind from there, Let's keep the 60 knots at least. A little over there. Let's extend a little, then we have a little more time and don't have to fly over the ocean that much.
Yes.
Oh, the blimp is coming.
Yeah.
Okay, then you can turn around, you can turn to the left.
Right. Okay.
Then you can set yourself up, so 60 knots, 500 feet. And also remember, when we have to do that in the stage check or check ride, before you do it, you do that clearing turn. But now we did it already, but that's important to remember. Okay, that's very nice. Not climbing, not descending, 60 knots. And now we have a headwind. So whenever you're ready, you can do another one.
Here. Vortex ring state.
Okay, reducing airspeed. I can also lower collective a little now. Little left pedal. Okay, raise collective a little. So do you feel vibrations already?
Yeah, it. Vortex ring state vibration.
Yes, now there are.
Yeah,
So lower
recovery.
collective. Lower, forward cycle. And now we wait.
Airspeed alive.
5-minute takeoff power, 60 knots altitude.
Yeah.
Nice, pretty smooth control inputs, really good. Also nice job with the pedals.
Yeah.
So we always have to make sure we don't go too much left or right. But make sure you don't raise the collective initially.
Yeah.
Because sometimes you try to raise it first. So it's really just a lower. I'm gonna do one more. I have controls.
You have controls?
I have controls. I just wanna show you. So this is just the onset of vortex ring state. But if you have really vortex ring state, I wanna also show you how that feels. But we don't have to do it.
Yeah.
But it's still good to know. So vortex ring state, reducing airspeed. So I can reduce the airspeed slowly. Okay, when I feel the light vibrations, I'm gonna lose performance. So now I feel the vibration, so now I raise the collective a little. Okay, and I get slower. Vibrations get a little heavier, and now I have the heavy vibrations. And now I just wait a little until I get really into it.
Yeah.
Now I have the really heavy vibrations, and now we start to fall down. And now I lower collective, forward cyclic. So this is when we are really a little more, look at our descent rate, we're descending really fast.
Yeah.
And now airspeed alive, 5-minute takeoff power, 60 knots altitude, left side is clear.
Right side clear.
Yeah, so we try to fix vortex ring state as soon as possible. So before